Yo, what is going on? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we have got a different type of video. It's going to be a series and it's going to be the road to Gullit, which is my road to glory. So we started off the road to glory, we picked our nationality, which was German. I was hoping for one sort of player in particular and we actually got him. Rudy, who is a very good non-rare this year. He's got really good all-round stats for a midfielder, so I was pretty happy to get him. So we just switched the team around now. We got a few Germans. We got this Peterson guy who doesn't look amazing, but I think he does have a 5-star weak foot, which is not too bad. And we need to pick our lone player here. I completely forgot that you pick striker to get a really good player, so I picked right mid, which is a bit of a mistake, but we did get Robin, who, you know, he links nicely to Rudy. He's a good player, and he's actually quite good in the game. So we pick our kits, looking through, not sure which one I like the most. So I do end up picking this orange kit. I think it's I'm not entirely sure it's from the Polish league. And then we go through all these kits. I was debating whether to have the Barcelona or the Turkey kit because they both look kind of good. But in the end we do actually go for the yellow Fenerbahce kit, which looks pretty nice. It looks a bit like a school shirt or something. And then for badge, straight away we pick Venzia because it looked really good. Looking back at it now, Wolves badge would have been a bit better, but it doesn't really matter. So we get our welcome back packs, which is 4 player packs, a gold pack, and these 2 kits, which I'm pretty sure everyone got that played at least a game of FIFA last year. So yeah, we go through these packs, we open our gold pack. We're obviously hoping for a border down, or whatever people call them now. We don't get one in that pack, but we do get a rare, and it is a Italian left mid, and he is called Spinazzola, something like that. He's got alright stats, not someone I'm going to use though because I have got a German team. He just doesn't fit at all. We discard those things that we don't need and we store the rest in the club. Now I've got these 4 all-player packs left, which on my main account I've got some decent looking. On this account, not so much. In the next pack we do get a CDM from the Bundesliga, and I'm not entirely sure what his name is. Lustenberger. Cool name. Not a great player though. So we do just store that in the club and we'll deal with it all later. Next pack, again we're hoping for that border down, because if you get the border down you can get anyone, and an 83 rated player at the beginning of a road to glory is going to be very nice. But in this pack we do get Dejan Lovren and Matt Ritchie, who are both in the Premier League. So they should have a bit of value because most people do build Premier League teams. Don't know why. They've got some good players, but they're always very, very overpriced. So if you are looking for a road to glory that's not absolutely stacked, this is probably a place to be. There's obviously YouTubers out there like Nepenthes and Nick and all that who are very good at the game, and they can afford to play, they have the time to play all weekend, every weekend, because it's their job. So they obviously midway through FIFA have a ridiculously good team, but I don't really have the time on the weekend to play, especially not to play all the games. You know, I might be able to get a few in on Sunday, you know, get a few in early Friday or something, so I could possibly get maybe 10 games of the weekend league finished. It's not going to always be possible though, so my rewards won't be great. So this is going to be like a really poor man's road to glory, if you want to call it. Getting to Gullit is going to be very difficult. It's going to take a lot of pat luck, which I've not really known for having much pat luck, so you never know. But you know, if you're in the same sort of boat as me, you know, you don't have much time to play the game, but you don't want to spend money either, then you know, hopefully you can subscribe and you can watch this series and see how it unfolds. Now we're going through now selling these players we got, and we see this guy here, Lopez, who has a ridiculous price. I have no idea why. He must be useful for an SBC or something. So I go and check out his price, and he actually is around 2k, which for a non-rare with not very good stats, who I'm definitely never going to use, right at the start of a road to glory is excellent. You know, Lissandro Lopez there, 79 rated. I think, what's he got? He's got 66 pace. You know, he's no one special. He says that he's 1.5k, but it's one of those glitches where it says there's players in the market and they just aren't. So I look through, and yeah, like I said, he is actually worth 2,000 coins. So we do get rid of him, which is, it's going to give us a nice start. At the start of this road to glory, we're going to play with our team, which isn't very good, and we're going to try and play some squad battles I don't really want to be playing divisions right now because, like, I'm not the best at the FIFA, but I'm not awful. So people right now are going to be using EA Access, so they're going to be the quite hardcore players. So I'll wait until the game comes out and then I'll be playing divisions, so hopefully it'll be a bit easier for my team because I'm not going to have a great team. And squad battles as well, it's been giving out some great rewards. I saw Nepentez's rewards video and I think he got Kante. I know he finished at like 12 something, but that's a ridiculous pull. He's made like 300-400k just off his rewards and his coins, which is amazing. So we're going to be playing some squad battles. I'm sure most people will be playing a bit of squad battles this year because the AI don't feel like they used to, where they were really boring, like passing it around all the time, never making a mistake, or they were too easy to run past and you can just score. They're quite lifelike. So playing the AI actually isn't that bad this year. So we're playing a bit of that. We're just looking for a club now, looking to sell. There aren't many players in this club that are worth much, unfortunately. So we're not going to be making stacks right at the beginning. But yeah, as I said earlier, the main aim of this episode is to acquire enough coins to buy Gullit. Doesn't matter which version, just a Gullit would be great because every year he's really expensive and it's difficult to afford my main account, to be honest. So on an account like this, if I can actually manage to get him, it's going to be great. I've noticed with his cards that he has got 3-star skill in his earliest card and then he's gone up to 4 on his later ones, which is a bit weird. But yeah, here we go. We've sold Spinzola, Lovren, Magoma and Magani. Got some alright coins. We come on a minute later or so and we've actually sold someone else as well, who is called Lerma for 450, and at the same time we did sell that Lopez for 2.1k, so we're now up to 5.2k, which is actually a decent amount of coins. I was quite surprised he actually sold for 2.5k or 2.1k, sorry, quite fast, because it must be for SBCs because he looks awful. But yeah, we're trying to build our team now, so we go for right back. We get this guy called Chandler, who he's got quite alright stats. I'll show you his in-game stats later on, but for a beginner team he's got alright stats, and we did actually complete a start objective by doing that, which was buy a player. We got 150 coins, so we're back up nearly to 5k now. We're at 4.9. we just got a couple more to do on those starter objectives. And now we're going into the catalogue, and because I'm in level 15 I can't really get all these 1000 unlocks or anything, so I just have to go through, get what is actually useful for me at the moment. So we get a 99 player contract, we increase the transfer list, so in case we want to do some trading. We also buy this 200 coin for 10 games because, like I said, we can't quite get the 1000 games yet because I think you have to be level 16 or 18 to get them, so I'm only going to buy one of them in case in that amount of time, the 10 games we play, we do rank up, so then we can just go and buy the 1000 one straight away. And then we do buy these two kits as well, actually, because they do look pretty nice. So yeah, as you can see there, the first one you get is level 18, which is 1000 coins, so we just bought 10 games worth of 200 coins so that we, in those 10 games, hopefully can rank up to level 18 and buy the 1000 unlocks. Here we get some new kits. I'm going to use this kit here, the blue one, because it does look quite cool and it looks like you've got like a necklace on, which is a bit unusual. And we just store the rest in the club. Those 99 player contracts will come in useful at some point or another. The next player we pick up is a centre back called Stark, who we managed to get for 950 coins, and his cheapest and his going rate was 1200, so we did save 250 on him there. He's got very nice stats for a centre back. He should be a very good addition to the club. The next player we get is a left mid. It's called Bittencourt. Remember him on like a long time ago on FIFA, was really good silver, but he's a gold now. He's been a gold for a few years, and he's got some decent pace and dribbling. His shooting's not the best, but we're playing a 4-4-2, so his shooting isn't really that important. And the next player we buy is Divock Origi, who is on loan from Liverpool. 1.1k paid for him. He's got quite nice stats again. He's got good pace. He's got good physical as well. So again, hopefully he can do really well for us. And the last, I think, or no, the second to last player we buy is this Hits. He's got quite nice stats again, and he only costs me 450. 82 diving, 82 reflex, which is pretty damn high for a non-rare goalkeeper. And the last but not least, we've got Brzezinski, I think he's called. He's changed to left back this year. He's got very nice stats like last year, but he's right-footed on the left, which could be a problem, but I did check and he has got a 4-star weak foot, so hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. And doing that, we did get the objective to buy an attacker, which we do claim. I think you can get, yeah, there we go, 350 coins, which is not the best, but Divock Origi only cost me, I think, 1.1k, so we're left with about 950 coins, and this is our starter team. So we've got hits in net, 6'4", very good all-round stats. Hopefully he'll do a job for us. Right back, we've got this Chandler, who's 6'1", high work rates, 81 physical, so he's got 81 strength, and he just all-round looks decent. We've got this Knock guy, who was a untradeable. Stark, who looks very good, he's got okay strength, quite tall. We've got Brzezinski, very quick, good stamina, he's got alright crossing. We've obviously got our lone Robben. We've got Rudy, who we did get in the beginning pack. We've got this guy who's got 4-star skill moves, and he's got 74 strength for his silver, so he could be a really good hidden gem in this club, hopefully. We've got Bittencourt, he's got 4-star, 4-star. Origi, who's got 4-star, 3-star. And this Peterson guy, who has got 5-star weak foot and he's 6'2", so he's going to be kind of like our target man. But I'm not really expecting high things from him. I might end up, you know, getting someone else a little bit later on. So we're just doing the custom tactics now. We have the fullbacks on staying back, we have Rudy staying back, and we have the forwards, one getting in behind and pressing the back line, the other being like a target man, because he's very, very slow, 61 pace, which is it's really not very good, is it, for a striker? So that is our team there. We have actually sold another 3 things. I think the hour was up on this auction, so we did sell the Crystal Palace CDM, CDM for the Bundesliga, and Johnny Evans. So we got decent coins, and we restored Mali into the club because he's from the Bundesliga, so he could be useful at some point or another. Now, just before the episode finishes, we do play a squad battles. I'm only playing on semi-pro because I don't really want to lose my first game, to be honest. I'm against Griezmann's team with our starter pretty rubbish team, so I'd rather just get off to a win, get some points on the board, rather than taking an L and getting pretty frustrated at losing to the AI. Now, here's just me changing my control settings. You probably don't care, but I do play on different settings. I have my LB button as finesse and my sprint button is RB, just because, I don't know, just used to it. So yeah, we do start the game now. I'm pretty sure all of you have played against Griezmann's squad. It's ridiculous, and that Atletico Madrid kit looks really nice this year. I might buy it in real life. It's really, really nice. So yeah, I got 99 Griezmann, who is ridiculous. Henry, left wing as a striker, so he's not got great chem. Ronaldinho, Pogba, Kante, Neymar. It's just a ridiculous squad. And then to start with, we have Robben running down the wing. He does cut in with a little, not sure what that's called, and then he just finishes it from a really dodgy angle. Somehow the keeper doesn't get to it, which is a bit BS, but I'm not complaining. And he runs off celebrating with all of his mates. We did win this game. Wasn't very convincing though. We get Origi, we do the same skill move again, which seems to be quite effective against the AI. I don't know why. And we square it across to Robben, who finishes with his right foot. Surprisingly, he didn't miss with his right foot from 1 yard out, which you would expect from Robben. He's like the most one-footed player on the planet. But yeah, we pick up the ball again in the midfield in the 20th minute. Robben again running down the wing, cuts in, nice ball to Origi, great finish. I think Origi's going to be one of those players in this episode in this series, that he's just unreal. He scores like 20 goals, 10 games, something like that. And then the last goal again, it's kind of similar to the one before, but a little lucky with Origi again, another near post finish. We get an achievement as well. You're a real keeper. I'm guessing that's for scoring a hat trick. So we scored 2. Oh no, it wouldn't have been for scoring a hat trick, would it? Because they both scored 2. I thought it would score a hat trick, but obviously not. But we get 791 coins for that game. He did actually kind of dominate, but I'm rubbish against the AI. We unfortunately only get 1,600 points, which, you know, is a bit rubbish, but it's a start, I guess. And we are, I think, silver 3. So when we grind out squad battles, hopefully we'll get up there. We're on 3.2k coins at the moment. So if you want to see more, next episode should be out in a couple of days. So if you enjoy the video, please do make sure you subscribe, leave a like, even turn your notification bells on if you're feeling very generous, and I'll see you guys next time.